Can I take your order? What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Leek, you feel me? Coming at y'all with another reaction video, man. Now look, 7 p.m. Central Time, daily uploads, guys. You know if you're not here on time, I'm going to teach you a valuable lesson, and it's just that simple. So you better be here on time. But I appreciate the support nonetheless. Guys, video is called Country Dad Pulls Gun on Us for Catching His Incel Son Trading Infant Pics. The world is fucked, bro. There's no way. The dad pulled a gun on you for his son being a fucking menace. Let's see what the video talking about, man. I got my Burger King headset, as you can see. Let's get the video cooking, man.
We are in the middle of nowhere.
I got a 357 right here. I got more than that. This is loaded.
Sir, you don't have to pull out any weapons.
If I pull it, it's gonna mean something.
Whoa.
Seth has been talking to people he shouldn't be talking to.
I mean, you literally sent porn to the child.
And they sent stuff to me. I try to please everybody. I want to be a satisfied person.
Have you ever masturbated to it before?
Once a day. I identify myself in a religious way as anti-Christ type thing.
Whoa!
Most of it dealing with children sacrifice, taking innocence from children. Is there rituals like that?
You know, you can expose the demons or you can not expose the demons. So it's up to you.
Nah, this shit crazy, bro. No way. This may be the wildest vid yet. That's crazy. Talking about sacrificing children and shit.
All right, what's good with y'all boys and girls, man? Welcome to a brand new episode of EDP Watching. Today, we're here with the GOAT, Mr. Gordon Flowers.
How's it going? How's it going?
This is Gordon's guy, so I'm gonna let him take it away.
Yeah, so this is a guy who's been talking to multiple decoys for probably the past, I don't know, close to a year. He took the liberty to send some delicious cheese pizza to one of them.
Don't say it's delicious.
Yeah, don't say that, yeah.
That's horrible.
Yeah, and he also sent illegal images too, but he also did deliver pizza to our house. That's what I was talking about.
Okay.
Anyway, we have this catch coming, and hopefully he talks.
Hopefully the police response out here is pretty good. We are in the middle of nowhere. It is almost more desolate than the Edward Foster Jr. case that we had. And speaking of Edward Foster Jr., funny enough, he is my personal first pred to take a plea deal. So, you know, give myself a round of applause.
Damn.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to Gordon Flowers for inviting me on that one as well. We also got a lot more updates for a lot of them soon, but we'll talk about that later. Let's get it.
Get into it. Let's get into it. Hope y'all doing good on this Sunday, man.
Oh man, the storm must have messed up his stuff. That tree fell.
Damn.
Completely uprooted. Oh, he's watching TV.
They pull
How's
up.
it going? Is there a Seth painter here?
Yes, sir.
I've got a package for him.
Oh, you're at the wrong address. That's their driveway. Just keep going up their driveway.
Thank you.
But now they definitely know people are looking for them.
Yeah.
We just go more up that road down there.
Yeah, that's bold. Getting on somebody's property? Oh, man.
Oh, there's cars.
I think they're just pulling out.
All right, I'm getting out. How's it going? I got a package for a Seth painter. My name is Gordon, but I just got to get this package to him.
Well, how do you know who you are when you come up to my house?
Oh, we don't need to go into your house or anything.
Okay, let me check with him out there if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hang tight.
No problem.
That says that you guys deliver, you guys are courier, he said, Brown. You're hired by who?
I picked this up from a UPS store.
It's kind of like DoorDash where you kind of pick up the order instead.
Is there a way he can just come and get it? And if he didn't do it,
My son's disabled.
okay.
Bro, that's one thing that make the whole situation fucking... Bro, these disabled fucking children and adults and shit, bro. Well, not children because these are grown. But these disabled, you know, adults and stuff that just don't... That just, I don't know, just don't abide by the rules, bro. Like, it's... I don't know, bro. This nigga texting the fucking youngin', bro. And, like, as the parent, like, is you like, oh... He's already disabled, I'm just gonna let him do what he wants? Or do you discipline him like you're supposed to? You know what I mean? Something gotta change, bro. Because it's the second disabled person. It was the one woman the first time. You feel me?
Camera too, by the way. Y'all I plan on pulling some kind of crap, man, I wouldn't think about it.
No, sir.
I got a 357 right here.
No, I understand.
No, sir.
I understand. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Right,
sir.
I got more than that, and this is loaded.
Sir, you don't have to
Absolutely.
pull out any
No,
weapons.
we're
I'm gonna show you right here.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yep, yep.
I got these cockers.
Yep, I understand.
Yes, sir. Can I ask you?
Good on all three of you guys.
Can I ask you what your like your problem is with us?
The problem is you ain't got no identification where you're from. My son didn't order that.
Well, we can.
Dog, I'll be confused about fucking country people being so willing to shoot. Bro, I just think it's some smooth brain activity. Bro, first off, you live off on this land by yourself, right? You probably don't have any fucking ops, my nigga. But the first thing you think is that your life is in danger and that you gonna pull out your strap. Now imagine bro, I feel like they definitely be trying the right people. Imagine these motherfuckers pulled up on demon time about your son being a fucking pred. Because some of these pred catchers be on demon time. They be beating the shit out of people and all type of stuff. So imagine they pulled up on that type of time and you pulled out that gun and they felt like their life was in danger and they shot your ass. Just because you trying to flex your little gun. Bro, you don't have any ops. That's why I be so confused about people like this pulling out their gun and being ready to shoot anybody that's on their land. What are you worried about? It's like, yeah, get off my land. But it's like somebody on your land, your immediately first thought is to shoot them. In broad daylight, they on your land in broad daylight, they pull up to talk to you, and your first thought is to possibly shoot them if something happens. What the fuck are you worried about? You don't have any ops, my nigga. Nobody's coming to take your life. Like, get out of your fucking bubble, bro. These niggas be thinking they important or something, bro. Your fucking weird-ass son is the nigga that need to be shot, my nigga. Give him a kneecap shot. For real.
What's going on?
Well, yeah, I mean, would you like to know?
Yeah.
Okay, is there a way we can do it like without the weapons involved? Like,
I'm not gonna pull this on you, but if I pull it on you, it's gonna mean something.
okay,
I mean, you just did, sir.
But this is the safest gun you can use right here.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. I understand. Yeah, I understand.
Sir,
I can point it at you.
No,
sir, it's facing very close to my direction. I do not feel comfortable.
No, I'm not pointing.
You know, I just want you to know.
You know.
Okay, understood.
There's 3 of you and 1 old man.
Right, we have.
Sir,
Right.
we're God-fearing men.
That's good, but all I'm saying, if you don't know who you're representing.
Right. Well, we can tell you what's going on. Is it cool, like, if we can just tell you without, like, the weapon by you, like, we could just be at a distance, like, over here?
Tell me right here. I ain't doing nothing to you.
Oh.
What's going on?
All right. Is there a way we can just put the weapon to the side? I mean, we're not going to charge you or anything like that, but it's just kind of.
I got it right here. I ain't gonna use it unless I need to. Just tell me what you're here.
Okay. Basically, and I could show you the evidence if you want. Seth has been talking to people he shouldn't be talking to, like on the internet. You following what I'm saying?
I understand what you're okay.
Okay, and some of these people are pretty young that he's doing this with. I just want to have a conversation with him. I know you mentioned he is a little bit disabled, right?
He's got some learning deficits.
Sure.
Right.
He's got some mental disabilities.
Right. We kind of figured something like that was the case, so that's why we just came here to talk to him about it, just make sure he's good, because I know he's still young too.
I mean, what are you talking about? It's child.
We didn't print it out, but it involves that, yes.
So tell me how this works.
The mother of the daughter that he was talking to reaches out to him, and we're more of a intervention per se, where we don't like to get other people involved, and she knows about our work and everything.
But I think it's good that we just have a conversation with him, obviously with you present here, I mean, if that's the case.
I'm all right. Is this a minute?
It's not a ministry.
We're
but
just like, you might not be part of the ministry, but you're a believer, we're believers.
I've been a believer since I was 9.
Praise God.
69 now.
No.
No,
swear
sir.
to God we're not.
Even if we were, I don't think we could.
Bro, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Look.
We're believers.
I've been a believer since I was 9.
Praise God.
69 now. You guys ain't there to kill me.
No,
Swear
sir.
to God we're not.
Dog, like, niggas be having imaginary ops, bro. You 69 years old, bro. You thinking you're 69. You thinking your ops done sent their damn grandchildren to come smoke your ass. Talking about some, y'all ain't here to kill me, are you? My nigga, was your ops that treacherous, my nigga? That is generational and they didn't sent their damn grandchildren, one white, one black, to finally come put you in the casket? Nigga, calm down. Niggas be having imaginary ops, bro. I swear, bro. I swear. Bro, you live on this long-ass road, all this land, everybody around you probably is related, and you think they didn't just came on your land to get you, to just get you. Nigga, what ops do you have, my nigga? What ops? This shit be killing me, bro. He ready to shoot already, nigga. What ops do you have? Why is your life threatened? Bro, do these two niggas look like they here to do anything? I understand Gideon's black. You know, some white people be overly extra about black people being thugs and this. So maybe he did think Gideon was a possible threat. But Gideon is a big ass motherfucker with glasses that talks like a nerd with braces. And he done brought his fucking lumberjack friend. And you think these the two niggas that came to put you in the coffin. This is the shit I be talking about, bro.
Even if we were, I don't think we could.
Right back.
Is it cool if we go sit down over there, sir?
Yeah, you just come up the hill.
All right. How's it going, man?
What's good, my brother?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, Straw Hat Gang.
What's this?
My brother.
Do you want to watch EDP Watch episodes early and completely uncensored? Do you
Yeah,
wanna
EDP Watch,
listen
guys.
You like One Piece?
Yeah, I like a little bit of it.
Praise God, man.
All right, tell me what you're here for.
All right, so did your parents kind of like let you know at all?
Not really, so just tell me what's about.
Well, it's kind of about the Instagram shit and the Telegram stuff.
Okay.
Obviously, you're a good kid. You got a great Christian dad. What got you caught up in this, man?
Kind of find connection with other people and everything like that.
Okay. We all need connection, man. We completely
Yeah,
understand
especially
that.
being here, it's pretty secluded from everything. So,
Yeah.
how did it start dipping into like the underage stuff?
People are just tend to reach out to me sometimes, and I kind of feel like that's kind of wrong and everything.
Yeah, of course.
Talking to your dad, the bit that we have, man, this seems like a very Christian household. So you getting caught up into this, man, I don't think it was one of those things where you're the ringleader bringing people into it. I think that someone brought you into this sin.
I just kind of want a little bit to know what are y'all here for.
You know what a tumor is, right? So basically, in order to remove that from something, we need to know kind of how it starts, right? Get to the source of it, because if we can get to the source of it, then say we can cut it off now, but it'll just grow right back, right?
Exactly.
So obviously, you know, there's a lot of good people that get caught up in Telegram. Like, that's what I'm kind of curious, like, who introduced you to it or how?
Kind of looked into it, just casually somebody kind of recommended it to.
Do you think Telegram's been the best type of stuff on there, or?
No, not really. I think it's just totally disgusting to me.
Because if you start staring into the abyss stares back. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So is
you're probably
Telegram
not
like
the people that are on Telegram, but some
the
more
dark
somehow
web
are on
or
it,
something?
right?
Well, there's some people out there that just kind of like leads you into something and then it just exposes you to that type of material.
Right.
You
So-
see, I don't know if you know about the breach on Telegram in 2022. Coincidentally, you know, you were on Telegram before this. Pretty much all that stuff is out there. And I'm not gonna lie, man, us looking and seeing some of the threads on your account, man, it was scary to look at what we saw. And it's even scarier to know that it was coming from you when you have a Christian household like this.
In your experience, is Telegram like mainly groups or individuals or kind of both, or?
Kind of both. Kind of hard to describe. I can't really describe of all what's on there. There's just some people are lead to this and then leads to other things and just
Right. Do they mostly do like pictures, videos, or both?
could do both.
Okay.
Some people tend to do that stuff and I try not to associate with that.
How do some of those videos and pictures make you feel, man?
Kind of freaked out sometimes. Just kind of feels like, I don't know, can't really fully describe what it feels like.
What makes you creeped out about it?
So many people that are like over 50 trying to reach out to, you know, kids and, you know, my age and younger, and it just kind of feels overexposed.
Are these people over 50 sending videos of kids that are younger as well?
Could be sometimes, but I try not to interact with that.
How young do the kids go that they post on Telegram?
I have no idea.
You don't know their age?
I mean, it could be like, and then they could be, you know.
Right, but what's the youngest someone's posted on there that you think?
Because you said there's been some things where it's disgusting, so if it was disgusting, you gotta know the age.
I don't really know.
Ballpark it, like what would you say the youngest they posted is?
I guess maybe 15.
All right. You know, in order to kind of get us out of the abyss, we need to like actually talk about what's in the abyss. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can tell you right now, I probably know what it is, and I'll go out on a limb and say it's probably babies and toddlers that they're putting in there. I mean, would I be wrong about that?
Sometimes, but that's just on a whole nother ballpark level of
Right.
stuff.
You're not making any steps to step away from that.
So, I mean, do you want to tell Dad what happens in these videos of these kids?
That's not need to be revealed.
Why do you think it doesn't need to be revealed?
Some of the stuff that's on there is just ridiculous. I've been trying to keep myself away from that level of revealment. I guess that's the best way I would say it.
So it's one of those things where it's like, even though you're viewing it, you would never make that step to do it.
No.
Okay.
What do you think pulls you into watching stuff like that?
The basic level of pornography. Let's just say it like it is.
But it's one thing having a porn addiction.
Dog, that's why y'all gotta understand, bro. Just cause niggas have disabilities doesn't mean that them niggas are stupid. Y'all gotta understand that, bro. This man has a great way with his words, bro. The way he talks is like very intelligent. Nigga talk better than I am. I mean, better than I do, for sure. Yeah, I mean, he know what he doing. What he say? Look at the way he worded the sentence, my guy.
Make that step to do it.
No.
Okay.
What do you think pulls you into watching stuff like that?
The basic level of pornography. Let's just say it like it is.
The basic level of pornography. Then he said, I would never get to that level of revealment if that would be the word to say. Nigga, I don't even speak like that. This nigga clearly reads a lot of books. Clearly. You know what I mean?
But it's one thing having a porn addiction, and it's another thing having a porn addiction.
Yeah.
You know, those are two different things.
They
How many
lead-
years has this been going on?
They lead
I
to-
remember the first day I saw porn. There's no way you're gonna forget the first day you see porn. So how many years has it been?
I would say maybe, during late high school times, I just heard about it. It's not really been, if that's to answer your question.
We're trying to give you the benefit of the doubt because, if you're gonna lie to us, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, we risked our life to try to help people with this stuff. And if you're gonna lie to us, there's no point of us being here and stuff.
You can only heal what you reveal. It's in this case getting the demons out that are trying to invade your mindset. You know what I'm saying? So
You can expose the demons or you can not expose the demons. That's up to you.
Right now I feel like you don't want to expose the demons, but they're already exposed.
You need to quit playing the game. These guys are here to talk to you about something they know a lot about.
What they say in the
Okay, you might as well just get to the
I kind of
point.
no, y'all's exposed down there, so that's all I'm saying.
I got you. Okay, so do you know Brenda is?
Brenda, let's see. No, I don't know anybody by that name.
I'm not gonna lie, Steph, you're shaking really bad right now, man.
I'm just re-looking at that photo compared to this one that's on the...
I'll just compare and see.
Does it look like this person?
Yeah.
How old is she?
It's not a she, that's...
It's
Not a she.
it's a he.
It's a he named Brenda.
Oh no! Yeah, the dad. Yeah. I know the dad's hella fucking disappointed. Hella fucking disappointed. I don't know about y'all, bro, but in the South, bro, one thing, these country, bro, they hate. Like, I don't have a problem with gay people. It don't do anything to me. But bro, country people, bro, oh, they hate, bro. They hate gay people with a passion. My nigga, hate them, my nigga. And that's why bro, he's. That's probably even worse than it being an underage fucking kid. It's the fact that he talking to an underage male boy. That's what this nigga ain't saying nothing the whole time. A boy? That nigga socks are completely blown smooth off, my nigga. That's crazy. See, that's what I'm saying, man.
It's
Not a she.
it's a he.
It's a he named Brenda.
Excuse me,
Brian.
Brian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how old is that Brian?
Look at him.
Seems to be 15.
Right. So
We're talking homosexual. Deal with this Brian.
We call that bisexual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Both
Well,
ways.
some are, some aren't, right?
Yeah. And I mean, at the end of the day, we're not here to judge about sexuality or anything. It's just when it comes to the age.
God's the one that does that.
Yes, sir.
Bro, look, y'all, bro, I'm not gonna pause. I only got 5 pauses left. Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, the country motherfuckers do not play about that gay shit, bro. At all. This nigga was quiet the whole time when they were talking about him talking, to somebody underage, until they revealed that it was an underage boy. This nigga sat up in his seat. Wait, who? Wait, what? Like homosexual? Like, this nigga completely engaged now. When they was talking about, he probably assumed that it was a little girl that he was talking to, but it was a boy. When he heard it was a boy, this nigga sat up in his seat like, yeah, he probably gonna disown this nigga now.
there's been a decent amount of younger ladies, younger boys under 18 who've talked to you online. And I mean, what do you think Emily was if you had to best hypothesis?
maybe 15 or 15.
Yeah, it's a pretty accurate age.
You're 27, right?
Correct.
That's a big age gap, you know?
Not right. I mean, it's illegal, number one. It's not
Yeah, I
legal.
know it's illegal.
Okay, but do you not realize the consequences of what
Yes,
that is?
I do. I know, probably know
Is
all
it worth
that.
it? Going to the penitentiary
No, of course not.
and then having somebody
You or something.
3 times the size of him want to make you his girlfriend?
Hey!
You know, Brian was small, but the guys in the pen, they're big.
Why are they using this nigga as an example? Bro, bro, this whole taking advantage of by bro, y'all gotta get what I'm trying to get at. He said, why did he have to use Gideon, the black guy, like a big black guy raping you in jail? Why did he have to use him as the example? He was like, is it worth it getting sent to the penitentiary? And then point to Gideon, big ass, and like getting raped by somebody 3 times the size of him. Like, dog, you could have used this guy. Yeah, I mean, like, come on, bro, come on, man.
I have a contact that's outside of the state that I've known for like probably a couple of years now, but she's, you know, still under the age limit.
Wow.
So, but, and I still.
Has it been a sexual contact?
Well,
So-
sexual things, yes,
Okay.
said, but not sexual inner contact.
Okay,
So-
was it just sharing pictures with each other?
Yeah, at some point in time.
So would she send nudes to you first, and then you started sending them back to her?
Yes and no.
How old is she?
Right now she's
And how long have you been talking to her for?
probably since I was 20.
Wow,
So
wow,
Yeah, it's been a while.
wow.
we only knew about 2, but that's a 3rd one now.
What prompts you to send your penis picture to these kids, man?
I at this point in my life, I let it. And I'm not saying I'm supporting all this.
Right.
I'm saying that it's on them. They're the first ones to.
Wow. Look. Hey, bro, I couldn't imagine being the dad, bro. This dad clearly stands on business. You know, I was talking a little bit of shit earlier. He clearly stands on business, bro, because he almost shot the shit out of Gideon now. And this nigga clearly disappointed in his son, bro. If it was me, dog, I'll disown my son if he did some weird shit like this. This nigga gotta go. But first, I'm gonna put my hands on him. No, not in a Diddy type of way, but I'm gonna give a nigga the hands, cause you supposed to be my seed, nigga. I know that sounds weird. You're a part of me. You're my son, my nigga. You're my legacy. And this what you doing to tarnish my name and reputation? Fucker. Yeah, I would have had to get abusive, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Them, and even though they're a child and you're an adult. That's what I've been trying to explain to you. Here, you might want this shirt.
No, I
Keep
don't
the
want.
mosquitoes off.
No,
of
I don't want a shirt
Well,
right now.
you
But
keep it
sorry
from
about
it.
it.
Here, be respectful to your father.
Anyway, I'm just doing this to get myself away from this type of stuff. I'm trying to use reverse psychology in full.
Oh, I can't. I said I only got 5 pauses left, guys. I just can't, bro. The shit these niggas be making up, it's like, bro, when do you think motherfuckers was born? They all use the same tactic. This whole reverse psychology fucking, bro, bullshit. Oh, I was just gonna make sure she was real. I was gonna meet her and tell her not to do it. And I was just trying to see if she would do it. And dog. Come on, bro.
How's that working? I don't get that.
Basically, trying to push yourself out of the pornography situation of where get yourself to where you're so overexposed by things to not wanting to do it.
Are you
I mean,
trying to-
Wow.
Sick of it?
Basically, it's like if I were fatter than I am now, I would eat just a bunch of donuts, so I just stop eating donuts.
Exactly.
But that's what you do with.
Wow.
Honestly, I'm not judging. I'm just asking if that's your logic. I mean, that's fine.
See it with my own eyes to not want to do it.
I mean, that
Wow.
doesn't make sense. I do
Wow. This is my last pause. Wow. This nigga said he was doing this shit to overexpose himself so he wouldn't want to do it. Just like, basically he trying to compare a situation like, let's say you eat the same food 5 times a week. You eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. By that 7th day, bro, you ain't gonna want to eat that shit no more. That's basically what he trying to say. But with child corn. It's crazy, bro.
that you want to stop.
Is that a bad way of doing it?
It's not the best way, but the question I have is, if you're gonna do it that way to where you're trying to get yourself disgusted, you're gonna have to up the levels to disgust yourself, because at a certain point you're gonna get desensitized.
Right. If it's not good enough to see a woman completely nude, you got to see the woman completely nude doing something really.
Exactly. My next question to you, Seth, is like, have you gotten down to watching stuff with babies, infants?
No.
What's the limit you've gotten to on this quest to stop?
I take it to no lower than a
All these girls out here that are 18, 19, 20-year-old, I don't get it. Pedophilia, I don't get it.
I can tell you one thing leads to pedophilia on this level of an age. One thing. It's from experience. It is basically all these people around the world playing Fortnite.
What the fuck?
I had a friend of mine recently that I ended this PlayStation friendship with because he was just accusing me of being a pedophile, saying that, oh, you're playing with little kids and stuff, and he kept repeating that. He was basically saying that I shouldn't be playing a video game with younger age kids. If somebody doesn't have someone to play with,
yeah,
I play with them just so they can have somebody.
You want to be there.
Yeah.
You've been very honest, man, and we really appreciate it. Obviously, you know, we want to help. We want to get whatever junk is on that phone, we want to get that taken out. So for this to work, you got to be honest. How much porn, it doesn't have to be an exact number, just ballpark range, is on your phone right now?
Basically, how many group chats do you think you need to leave that have porn in there that you need to get out of?
About 3.
So what's the youngest they've sent to you?
See, I don't know if y'all are working with cops or not.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If we were working with the cops, we wouldn't need to talk to you right now. I mean, you literally sent porn to the child, like.
And they sent stuff to me, so.
But who's the responsible adult? They're a child.
I'm a responsible person,
okay, that's
so.
the problem. That's the difference.
I promise you, no kid sent you child.
If there's a video of you going around with an underage kid in it, and you're just basically doing inappropriate things with that underage kid, I wouldn't take the time to come talk to you because it's like, I think too far gone. Exactly.
You're not a 50-year-old ice truck driver, you know?
I know it's hung up right here.
I got it.
Hey.
Whoa!
Don't do that.
I'm just trying to get that out.
Please don't do that.
Wait, maybe his dad not standing on business.
Well, that's not something to brag about, dude. What the hell?
Oh, I'm just trying to help you get the shirt on.
He doesn't treat me.
Yeah.
I had to move out at 20, so he can't be treating you that bad.
Yeah, I mean, you're only living on a
the
beautiful...
other way around. He needs to be out of my house because of the way he treats me.
Wow.
I believe you.
Let me ask y'all this question.
Let me do that while you talk to him, and then I'll give it back. I'll give it back to you in a second, okay? Just go ahead and deal with it.
How do you deal with the people that are into this type of stuff and they're really into a special type of spiritual or religion-based thing?
What?
Are you saying in the sense of like where in their religion this is okay, or are you saying in the sense of just in general?
More like...
Oh, I farted, I'm sorry.
More like...
Yo, what the fuck? Hey, who just did that? Who just did that? Because I wasn't even looking at the screen. Hold on.
Are you saying in the sense of like where in their religion this is okay, or are you saying in the sense of just in general?
More like...
Oh, I farted, I'm sorry.
More like...
I hate niggas like this. Hey, I'm glad y'all catching preds and shit. But why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Do you need to have a bowel movement or something? Well, it's a serious conversation going on, and you fart loud as shit. You like, oh, I'm sorry, and just sit there. I hate people like that. I hate people who feel like they could just fart, no matter what. Don't even care about. Do it loudly. Don't even try to make it quiet. Don't try to get up and walk away. They just like fart real loud, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry. My nigga, grow up. Fucking pooty booty ass nigga. Pooty booty ass nigga. We trying to handle business, and you over here passing gas. What the hell?
In the country, anyway.
More like a, they're into anti-Christ type thing.
My question is, I personally haven't ran. Okay. Your profile says something like "in the darkness" or something like that.
No, it's ancient evil.
So are you into occult like stuff?
I identify myself in a religious way as agnostic, and the whole ancient evil thing was actually just based as like how evil has evolved and both leading back to their.
I look at it as, you know, although people do bad stuff, there's redemption in everybody. Now, if the world redeems them and forgives them, it's a different thing. But, you know, Christ can forgive anybody. Right. At the end of the day, you have to have a repentant heart. So with this occult stuff, you know, is most of it dealing with children, maybe children sacrifice, taking innocence from children? Is there rituals like that you've seen?
No.
How often do you watch porn?
Once a day.
Wow.
Have you ever masturbated to it before? I'm not going to be gay and ask how often. I'm just going to ask, has it happened before? I mean, honestly.
It's an important question, trust me.
Just occasionally.
Okay.
May I ask this question? I think this goes into the mind of the why I'm doing it in the first place.
Yeah.
Is, let's say the young teenager about like whatever, would they enjoy it if they are wanting me to do it? Engage with them in it.
So you're like kind of trying to please them in a way?
Yeah, I try to please everybody.
Okay.
I want to be a satisfied person.
Did they send videos or pictures of infants, or was it both?
Both.
So what would even happen in a video of an infant? Are they mostly girl babies or boy babies?
Sometimes they tend to show both.
Is the adult doing inappropriate things with the babies?
Definitely.
Would you say it would be torture or anything like that?
It'd be both.
Okay.
Would y'all mind coming in and sitting down?
We
because
can.
The mosquitoes are getting out. Well, you know, they probably eat everybody that's got shorts on, and he gets eat up with it. Now,
The older you get, the worse it looks, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you were Dad's age, I mean, I don't think there'd be any grace shown to you for this. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So, not saying he's old.
And his issues is he was.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing, Dylan?
How's it going?
I'm good.
Basically, we're just having a conversation here. Seth, is there on your phone you have to get rid of?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you specifically, why am I here?
You're here to address the scenario.
And what is that scenario?
Oh, why am I being.
Okay.
Y'all mind coming in?
I have no problem. We can go sit in the living room. We can do that. Do you have pictures saved to your phone and stuff like that?
Just kept on the Telegram app, and I've always wanted to keep the pictures coming from the person to it be on them, because I don't want it to be on me, because I was kind of already aware that this was gonna eventually end up happening. I don't want to support this.
So you're saying there is one on your phone on an app that you have called Telegram?
Yes. I do have a underage girl best friend that lives out of state, and we were kind of known each other for a couple of years.
Have you guys exchanged photos?
She has to me a couple of years back, yes, and we still.
Probably going to step outside just a second, make a phone call to my criminal investigations lieutenant. And they're the ones that are going to be dealing with the case going forward once I finish my part of it. I'm going to hold your phone over here for just real quick. I'll come in and kind of let you know where we're going to go from here.
All right. She's kind of unaware of what the situation is. Can you elaborate?
I mean, I think you should tell her.
Case of me engaging with people and underage stuff, so it's kind of led to that type of level. My main motive was to prevent myself from doing something more that could lead me into way bigger trouble.
Wow.
So were you watching the porn so that way you wouldn't do anything to a child in real life?
Correct.
I think
Wow.
the saddest part here is how much your parents have warned you about this.
All right, Seth, so here's what we're going to do, bud. I talked to my lieutenant. At this point, I'm going to take your phone.
Okay.
Okay? I'm not going to arrest you tonight. Okay? You're not going to get arrested. I would like to also, with your consent, take your laptop as well, because even though you tell me there's nothing on it, I have to make sure. So Seth, is it okay if I take your laptop?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Did he get all y'all's information?
No,
he has not yet.
Okay.
No, we'll give that to you guys.
Yeah, we're going to need that.
Yes, sir.
Man, dude, I feel so bad for the parents, bro.
Oh, yeah.
God damn it, man. This just sucks.
Yo, what's good, y'all, man? I appreciate you guys so much for watching the whole video, man. Truly do, man. Also, if you guys want to see like the full interaction and everything, go down to our website, edpwatch.com. We cut out a lot of stuff, showing it over here. So if you guys want to see the whole thing, head over to our website to watch that. So as of right now, they are still investigating it. They're probably trying to get a warrant for his phone. They did take his phone that day, and he did admit to having CP. I also believe they took his laptop as well. So once they get the warrant to go through that, and once they find that bad stuff, I mean, it's GG's, because he legit sent CP to our decoy, and if he sent it to the decoy, then he's gonna have it on his person. Also, man, huge shout out to Predator Poachers for allowing us to go with them, man. Huge shout out to Alex. For you guys that don't know, Alex is currently in jail right now. Nothing bad. He's doing 10 days because of a speeding ticket. So L Judge for giving him 10 days. And I would love for you guys to go over to his channel. I'm gonna link it down in the description below and give him a subscribe. He's helped me out tremendously, and he helps out so many other predator catchers, and he's just a great dude overall. So if we can, let's see if we can get him to 400K, so that way by the time he gets out next week, he'll be at 400K. So if you guys can,
that's a fire shout out. That's a fire shout out, man. This shit is sad, bro. It's sad because that's the thing, bro. Y'all, bro, I'm telling y'all, so much evil and shit in the world is because of the household, guys. Like, everything starts in the household, bro. The way someone acts, the way they think, bro. A lot of these things it needs to be managed in the household is what I'm getting at, bro. This nigga run the household. The Pred nigga damn near run the household. They warning him. He's still doing whatever the fuck he want. He 27, but that's what happens when your heart's in it and not your brain. They love this is their child, right? Their child is a fucking demon, my nigga. He's a demon. You know what I mean? What can they do about it if they love him so much? Do they want to do the hard thing, like call the police on him? No, because they done told him multiple times. They love him. This their child. They don't want to see him in jail. But what can you do? This nigga talking to his dad all crazy. He had that energy to shoot what's-her-name them if he need to. Right? But didn't even have the energy to fucking check his son and put his son in check when his son was talking like that. See? That be the thing, guys. That be the thing, man. That be the thing. That be the thing, bro. He was damn near about to shoot Jitty on them. But his Down syndrome fucking evil son. You know, I'm not trying to talk crazy about his son, but the Down syndrome evil son who's trading CP and agonistic or whatever the fuck he's talking about and Antichrist and all this other bullshit. And you're a Christian man and you letting him just be in your household and do that and talk to you crazy and talk to the mom crazy. Man, hell no. Hell no, man. But I hope you guys enjoy it, bro. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. What I'm going to do, catch you in the next video. Bow.